Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Nethloscopes. And if you are new here, welcome. And just please go ahead and click that subscribe button. Leave me a like, a comment, share with your family and friends. Join the VOMgang, where we put our visions on a mission here. So stay tuned for today's topic. So I hope everyone is doing great. I wanted to start off before we got into today's topic. Starting off by letting you know about my Wellness Wednesdays that I've started. So please, if you haven't watched it, I'll leave it in the records above. And just go ahead and join that mission, that vision that I have going for Wellness Wednesdays, where I'll be giving you some tips and tricks along that I've learned along my wellness journey. So yeah, but for today's topic, we're talking about time management. So this is kind of going to be a part 2 to what we did last week, and I'll leave that in the records above about how to organize your life. But I wanted to separate time management because time management is something very key and very important, and it's a lengthy kind of topic, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet today. And also, y'all, if you see like my face kind of greasy and stuff, I'm sorry. I kind of just took a shower and everything and did my face care. And it's just, I'm glistening, I'm glowing. And my contacts weren't acting right, so I'm sorry about the glare in my glasses. But we gonna work with it today. That's right, we gonna work with it. But anyways, so first thing first with time management is sitting down and figuring out what you're doing, why you're doing it, and if it's purposeful. So that's the key thing about time management. You want to make sure that you are using your time wisely because, as a lot of us that are super busy say, there's not enough time in the day to do things. So you want to make sure that your plate is balanced. So that comes with just sitting down, writing down, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? And is it important for what I'm going towards? So for me, for example, I am applying for medical school this year. So my main focus is studying for the MCAT because I do have to take that, and prepping for the application so that I can go ahead and submit it early. Because if you don't know, medical school applications are very much different, and the processing time, I believe, is like 4 to 6 weeks after you submit it. So when you hit that submit button, it's not truly submitted until about 4 to 6 weeks. It doesn't reach the schools. So that's why it's important to be prepared and ready and go ahead and submit it when you have it done, because you don't want to be stuck in that long processing wait time. So that's just a little example for myself, but just make sure that you are going over your life, seeing again what you're doing, why you're doing, and is it important and is it valuable for your time. So next thing, and I kind of said it in the previous tip, balance. Balance is very key in your day-to-day life. So as I am getting adultish, I'm learning that balance is very important. You need to have balance for seeking towards your goals, but then you also have to have balance for fun, have balance for life. Because if you are too much work, then you're gonna be less fun, and then nobody's gonna want to be around a person that's like a workaholic and that doesn't know how to enjoy their time and have fun at the same time. So it's really finding that balance, that key in your life. For me, just doing the small simple things like doing my nails or getting my hair done or doing my eyebrows, doing something for me relaxes me and brings me back to sanity, and gives me that reward, like I've done good this week, so let me reward myself. So again, time management is all about balance, finding that work-life work-life balance, work-play balance, whatever you want to call it. But just make sure you are finding that balance because it is very important. I know that when I was younger and in college, which I'm still young, but when I was in college, I did not grasp that time management skill like I should have. So it is just very important to figure out your time management for your life and stick with it. So another important tip that I could give you is making a schedule for yourself. And I know that sounds crazy because it's like, how can I schedule and know my life like that? But you should. A schedule is very, very, very important. For example, I get up in the morning, I have my water, I have my tea, I get ready for my day. I work from home, so I get ready for my day and everything of that nature. And I go to work from home, and then after that, I'll arrange time for studying. And then I also arrange time for my social media throughout the day and at nighttime. So it's just very important to find a schedule for yourself. And it's funny how we forget that we grew up on schedules because, like, our parents had us on schedules. You know, we go to school, come home, do our homework, have dinner, take a bath, go to sleep, then wake up the next day and do it all over again. So we grew up on schedules. So just put yourself back in a routine. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm doing this off of memory, so don't quote me. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it takes a human mind, a human brain, 7 to 10 days to concept the new routine that they're establishing for yourself and for it to stick. So you know how when you start something new, it feels funny because you're not used to doing it. But then when you keep repetitively, wow, I can't talk. I'm so sorry, guys. But when you keep doing that repetition, it's like locked in your brain and it becomes normal and second nature to you. It's your routine. It's what you do. So it is very important to sit down and write yourself a routine. Have a weekly routine, and then if you want to have a weekend routine, that is perfectly fine. For me, I'm just a super organized person. I try my best to be anyway. And I think that comes from my mom, number one, because she is not a person that is all over the place. Nope. And then number two, because of what my second degree was in, hospitality management and event planning. That's kind of, scheduling is kind of what you do. And staying on a schedule, especially when it came to wedding planning. That's a little tip about myself. I've wedding planned, I've party planned, I've done all that before. So schedules are just very, very important. So take the time for yourself and sit down and write yourself a schedule. This is what I'm going to do. You're not going to always follow that schedule. Trust me, it happens. You're not going to always follow it, but at least you know that you have the schedule and you have something to put you back on focus if you fall off. But yes, guys, those were the 3 big things that I wanted to talk about time management for. Because again, I said time management can be a very lengthy topic because it's such a broad thing. But I just kind of narrowed it down because I felt that those 3 things were key to time management. And just to go back over it, sit down and write what you're doing, why you're doing it, and is it valuable? And then number 2 is work-play balance, work-life balance, whatever you like to think of it as. And the last tip, making a schedule for yourself. So those 3 things I feel are very key. And I think you'll be able to see a difference when you do that. So just start there and let me know in the comments if it's working for you or if you really enjoyed these tips. I hope they're going to help you in your day-to-day life because we do want to be organized individuals. We're professionals on our visions. We're professionals. Right. But thank you again, guys. And you know what I'm about to say. If you made it to the end, and you didn't click subscribe, why not? Why not? Why you didn't click subscribe? Okay, but just make sure that you guys click that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Smash that like button, y'all, because that's how our family is going to grow. That's how the gang is going to grow. You got to hit that like button. You got to hit it. And make sure you ring that notification bell so that you don't ever miss a beat. And also, just to remind you, come back on Wednesday for Wellness Wednesdays. Thank you, VOMgang. I love you so much. And see you guys soon. Bye.